Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to a new Stranger Vlog. I know for some reason I like to talk about the weather whenever I do these videos, but it is a balmy 70 degrees, unseasonably warm weather in November here in Rochester. But it's been a while since I've done one of these from the car. It feels that way. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is getting an oil change. Now, working on the car, and I know guys are probably going to call me a pussy because I go and get my oil changed. I can change the oil on the car, but sometimes I don't feel like breaking my fucking knuckles. And sometimes I don't feel like going through all the hassle, or if it's too cold. I mean, right now it's beautifully warm outside, but sometimes I'm not in the mood to freaking do my oil. So I go to a place to get it done. Now, the part that drives me batty, the part that drives me nuts, and what happens is there's a large part of car maintenance reminds me of cooking. A lot of it has to be demystified. People are like terrified to cook. Oh, I don't cook, and cooking is such a great skill. And it's the same thing with working on cars. Once you've done it a couple times, and once you've had somebody show you how to do it, it's not this big mystery that you expect it to be. Of course, cars, it's a little different now because cars do have computers in them, but it's not as bad as you may think. But what gets me so upset, and what happens is you'll go to a place that, and they target, these guys are salesmen. I mean, they're working on your car, but they're targeting people who aren't very familiar with cars. They're targeting, let's be real here, new car owners, and they're targeting women. They have this big mystifying, like, oh, you have to go and get your engine cleaned, and they'll go and they'll put the dipstick in the oil, and then they'll show you how dirty it is. Well, no shit. The oil is always dirty after 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles, 5,000 miles, depending on whatever kind of oil you get. And that's another thing, is they'll always go, oh, well, what kind of oil do you want to get? Do you want to get this super ultra synthetic oil that, it cleans the engine? There is no such thing as oil that will clean your engine. It's oil. It's there to lubricate. That's all it does. It doesn't have soap in it. It doesn't have magic little fucking crystals and bubbles. That's why you always see the ads for these oils are always computer generated cartoons, because the shit doesn't exist. Oil is oil. Now, of course, synthetic oil is a bit more expensive or whatever, and it does last a little longer. But that's about it. That's all you need to know. There's no magical oil that cleans your engine. So they always try to upsell you, where like, oh, well, see, you look how dirty your engine is, and we're going to clean your engine. And, they lead you to believe that they're going to shoot water into your engine or shoot some sort of cleaning solution and all this other bullshit, and it's going to clean your engine. Look, you could never, ever totally clean an engine. I'm trying to think of inside of an engine. One, you can't reach all of it. And two, it's coated in oil. It's coated with oil and road dirt. You're never going to clean the inside of an engine. It doesn't work that way. But it always gets my fucking... The Italians have a great word for it, agita. It gives me agita. It gives me stress in my chest. It makes my fucking chest tight when I go to a place to do an oil, because they're going to try to upsell you. Oh, well, look how dirty your oil is, where you're going to have to clean the engine. Just change the fucking oil. Whatever it costs, $20. Usually most places about $20, $30. Just change the fucking oil. Or sometimes you'll go to a more like legitimate mechanic, and they'll go to change the oil, and, oh, did you know your brakes could use replacing? Oh, did you know that, such and such, do you know your oil pan is dripping? Just change the fucking oil. I didn't come in for that. I have $20 in my account. It costs $20 to fucking change the oil. Just change the oil. I don't want to be upselled. I don't give a fuck if the under of my car is fucking giant rust rabbits holding fucking hands. I don't care. Just change the fucking oil. It's frustrating. And I think I'm going to become a millionaire because here's an idea, and even though it's on YouTube, don't steal this idea. I'm going to have a place, and it's called We Just Changed the Fucking Oil. And of course, you know, there'll be people out there where they'll say, oh, well, you know, we tell you about your car and we tell you about the engine because we're trying to provide you the best customer service. Well, first and foremost, it also depends on what kind of car you have. If you have a car that's over fucking 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, that doesn't really have any value, you don't have to fucking clean the engine. That's some magical shit that doesn't fucking exist, or a magical fucking thing that will never ever truly get done. The only way you can clean the engine is if you take it apart, clean the fucking pieces, and put it back together. If you have a car that's over 5 years old, don't worry about fucking cleaning the engine. Oh, well, we just want to provide the best customer service. You know what the best service is? Just changing the fucking oil. I don't care. If I went to a place and they guaranteed that they would just change the oil and not do anything else, not try to upsell me on anything else, just do what the fuck I asked, I don't care. You could call me an asshole, son of a bitch, cocksucking piece of shit. As long as I came in, paid my $20, and you changed my fucking oil, that's the best customer service. The customer is always right. So if I'm asking, just change my fucking oil, just change the fucking oil. That's the best customer service possible you could fucking give me. Just change the fucking oil. Thank you for watching this video. Don't be a stranger.